All right, it's one last midnight. Tonight we're going to do a little bit of Astroneer. Astroneer! Astroneer. And we're going to be doing like some automation stuff. See who can build whatever they can build automation-wise. And check that stuff out. I just disconnected myself from the video. Sorry about that. I disconnected myself from the voice chat. I see somebody moving stuffs around. Good, we got Wharf Rat's in. Wharf Rat's in. Roka, is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload because.
That's fine. We'll see you soon. Roka, welcome. Thanks for joining. Ron's coming in tonight. Wizpo is coming in tonight. We're getting people's ready. Then we'll give instructions and tell you what's going on. Tell you what's going on. I have myself a little bit Jameson tonight. I think it's like 5 fingers. How many
You're expecting headaches?
How many fingers? Oh yeah, it's a good. Well, it's a good solid 4 fingers from the bottom of the glass.
All right, we got other people coming in. I can't wait for the explanation because this might possibly be the first time in my life I know what's going on.
Nose. No pressure. No pressure. Wizpo, you look very, very colorful with your red head and your
stylish goggles.
Your little visor thingy and.
I'm trying to remember if my son or me did that.
I can barely hear you, bud. Say again, Roger, Roger.
Sorry,
Go.
My son decorated me, or I did that.
Cool. Cool. I didn't realize that summer visor had an animation to it. It's got a little, you know, color thing going on there, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Let me zoom in. Look at that. Look at that. It's got a little, almost kind of like the gateway kind of thing.
Yeah, the shimmer.
The shimmer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket.
Very stylish.
Coming in.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for the warning. Everybody hide.
The man's coming in. Boss man is here. Well, that's a cool picture of you. Don't move. Got it. The side of your head doesn't look that great, but you know, the rest does. Kiro, why are you on and not in the voice chat?
Oh, I am.
Is that Roka?
Yeah, Roka Kiro.
Oh, dude, I was about to kick you, man.
The band hammer's itchy tonight.
Banhammer was going down. We're waiting for Ron.
Ron's here.
Where?
He's in the retro suit, the blue one.
Oh, there you are. Do we have everybody?
That's 5 of us.
I can count. All right, well, go grab a beacon, put it on your backpack, and turn it on, please. Do not change the color. I have all the colors configured. That way, I can see where you are at all times, and I can spy on you.
I'm red. I'm red. I'm red.
If you already have access to the whitelist server, I will give you one opportunity to jump in right now. I got 3 spots. You can see them over there. 3 spots, 3 spots. Otherwise, we're off. Hey, do not spin anything up, sir. Shame on you. I have to make that go away. All right, here's the instructions. You have 45 minutes to an hour to create your automation creation. You could do it on any planet you want. We are in creative mode. You could spin up anything you want. The only thing that I ask is that you try not to break the server by using stuff that is already broken. So, are there any questions?
What do you mean by using stuff that's already broken? Like down ships and stuff?
Like, no, I'm talking about like spinning up 45 soil canisters so you bring the server to a halt, or
I gotcha. Okay.
you know, putting down 85 arms and causing it to blow up. All right. So, for known defects in automation, please stay away from those. And otherwise, you're ready to go. You can spin up a ship. You can take off. You can do whatever you want to do. My home base will be on Calidor. And this is my ship. If anybody's going to Calidor, I'll take you there, or I will take you to any other place that you want to go. Otherwise,
Is, ship fuel and stuff usage off? So
it's all. We're in creative. We're in creative. Okay. You're all good. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun. I'll be on to check up on you guys from time to time. Just let me know where you're at. And
I'm headed to Glacio.
all right.
Red beacon.
Glacio with the red beacon. Calidor's my home. Calidor's my home. How's everybody doing tonight? I want to thank everybody for joining. Let me go ahead and read some names off. Tay, Mikael, Zachary, Ikram, Jamin, Brian, Maggie. Oh! Let's see here. Is that Michael Wilkinson? Or is that Michelle Wilkinson? Excuse me, I am horrible. I'm dyslexic. Warfrat's on. We know. Slippin' boys! Local miner. What's going on, buddy? Goblin? 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 Nerd? Nerd? What's up, nerd? I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. Did people finally let you go? Somebody had you captured? Little Hotel California action there? Michael G. Tracy, what's up? If I'm missing anybody, sorry. Minuet, hey, with Minuet, what's going on, man? Chris? No Matrix. Oh, Donaldson. Connor. Who's that? Who's that from the Terminator? Is it Michael Connor? I know there's Sarah Connor, but then who's the guy? John Newt. Aztec.
John Connor.
Oh, John Connor, right. Clapping memes. Can't believe it. Got memes that are clapping now. Jeff Lee in the house. Friend helping time. Free again, at least for a couple days. Hopefully that's a friend with benefits guide. You didn't hear that here. Sean X, what's up, man? Hey, I wanted to ask how you stay interested in this game. I've got myself getting bored after unlocking new stuff and gathering. DBA! Wasn't the father's name Reese? I think it was. DBA, come on in, man.
Yep. Father was Kyle Reese.
Kyle Reese. Mr. Green. How do I stay interested in the game? You know, that's kind of interesting question, because you could say that with like anybody that plays like Minecraft. It's how do they play Minecraft for years and years and years. I don't know, this game has always been a big draw for me. I just got done recently doing the retro, going back and playing an older version. And I'll be honest with you, there are some things I really like about the older version. The planets are bigger, the resources are scarce, so it seems like the plants are a little bit more aggressive. So it seems like more of a challenge, to be honest with you. I mean, you could really get lost and feel like you're getting lost. So when they went to Train 2.0, they lost a little something, right? They kind of slipped back. You're homesick today? All right, man. You watch, dude. You watch. All right, what do you guys want me to build? I haven't done automated printing yet. I was thinking about doing some sort of automated printing setup. Oh, look at that poor guy. He's buried there. He's buried so much in there, you only see like his little horn and his little stuff there. Sorry, bud. He was going for this resource and he died. let's get a little cinematic view with him. Hold on. Lost Astroneer. Downed Astroneer. There he is. To never be found again. Only your horn sticking up out of the ground. Picture time! Picture! Seems much harder in the older version. Totally was. Totally was. How did I do that? Creative mode. There is a little... the arrow camera. Right there. There he is. And he comes on out. And you get to check him out. And let's see here. Let me turn back the UI for him. So you guys can see the drone UI. But this is the overlay. And then if you go... you can go into Astroneer mode. You have the Astroneer guy walk around. It's like, whoa, I'm lost. Hey, no, I gotta go this way. No, wait, the resource is over here. What? There it is. Can't believe it. Hey. 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 Where's this camera? Hey. So that's cool, right? So you can fly the camera around, get right up on him. You say, I'm a supporter. I'm an Astro supporter. I like it with the UI off, to be honest with you. I like to be able to have my my UI droned. Yeah, it's like that. Look how good that looks. Picture. All right, let's do some stuff. Let's do some stuff. There is, I do have a guide on how to reinstall the older version. I've made it really easy for you guys. Just a couple easy steps. So if you really want to, you know, get in there and play around with that, you can. It's fun. The game is completely different. You know, I like the mechanics of the game now. I just happen to like the worlds better. I guess what I really like is that the worlds were larger, that the resources were less, and that the plants were a little bit more aggressive. I said if they can revert that back, we'd be in good shape. But look how ridiculous this is. Massive amount of compound, decent amount of resin. Ooh, hey, massive amount of compound, bunch of wolframite, all where I'm set up, right? It's almost, there's more resin right over here. It is too many resources to do stuff with, right? You have so many resources available to you. It's like you'll never build enough to be able to use all the resources. Never. Never. Sliders would be amazing. Yes. I mean, you know, I had made that suggestion to enable you to be able to do that. Reduce the resources, reduce the power, increase the planet size, all that goodness. Alright, let's work on automated printing. I really haven't done automated printing, but the concept is kind of easy. So let's pick a nice little spot over here and do a little automated printing. I was looking for a flat spot, but I guess there's no flat spot around. Maybe up here? Yeah, this is kind of flat-ish. So we'll do it here. So let's spin up some stuff. Let's put the printers... let's go small printers, right? I mean, we could go T2 printers, but I don't think there's really that much of a reason for T2 printers. Let's spin up some... couple small printers. Couple small printers going. And let's see here. Let's put them here. And then let's get some resources down. How about we do... well, what are most of the things on the small? It's like compound and resin? No, we got a bunch of stuff. How about we spin up... huh. What do we want to spin up? RTG's a little too much. I have to do like a whole nanocarbon kind of deal. Though I could cheat and give me nanocarbon to begin with. What's useful? Okay, let's say medium storage. Well, medium storage wouldn't be all that useful. Not anymore, right? There's so many different types of storages. How about we go with resource canister? We'll spin up resource canisters. I think resource canisters are the two. Medium canister? Medium canister. I think medium canister is 2 as well, right? We can go with the medium resource canister. Let's do medium resource canister because that way glass and plastic are something that I can create. It's something I can build up. If I change it to daytime, would that bother you guys?
No.
Nope, not at all.
All right, let me flip it to daytime. That way we can have sun always. So we're gonna reduce the modifier. We're gonna change it to time of day like this. Is that sunny for everybody?
Nothing changed for me. I think you're only changing your planet.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep sun for me then. Ha 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 ha. Sunny day. Keeping the clouds away. All right, let's do a production line for glass and plastic, and then we'll do automated resource canister building. Though why you would want to have a bunch of them, I don't know. And this is, you know, ultimately this is the problem currently with Astroneer, is that there is not enough things to do right now. There's not enough things to build. They really, honestly need to have a massive base building content drop. When I'm talking massive, I want floors, I want walls, I want ceilings. I want 25 different storages. I want 15 different powers. When I'm talking about 15 different powers, I'm talking about just model varieties. I want like 20 different model varieties of lights. I want planters. I want couches and chairs, and I want all that stuff. The problem is that they would have is the way that they manage their catalog and printing. I mean, can you imagine if they dropped 100 items? You're not going to want to scroll through the small printer when it's got 100 items in there. There's no way. There is no way. Am I going to flatten out an area? That's sacrilege. Sacrilege. Can't believe you even made that suggestion to me. It's wrong on many, many levels. Can you believe that, people? Everybody boo Michael G. Boo! Boo Michael G. Flatten. The extra, extra large C. A huge stadium would be really nice. Like, stadium for what? Ooh, let's put it up here. Yeah, oh, I like that. I can put it down here, though. You should want food with habitats. You know, the drinking and eating thing. I mean, it's a great concept. You know, it's more of a true survival kind of game where you've got to eat and drink, and you know, you've got to do all that noise. Okay, we could do this. I'm trying to think, you know, maybe we should set up in a cave or something. We could set up down there. Hmm. Water is never going to happen. I agree with you. It's never going to happen. It's unfortunate that it's never going to happen, but it's never going to happen. You know, I would really also would love to suggest to them, though I know that they'll never give it to me, is to branch the builds. That PC should have its own branch. It just seems to me, and this is nothing against the console guys, it just seems to me that, you know, the consoles have a really hard time playing with some of this stuff. And so, I mean, the initial response from automation was it totally breaks consoles. It's completely laggy, it doesn't work. So I don't know if they're not spending enough time doing QA across all platforms, if they're, you know, have some God mode on their console to not be able to identify these issues right away. Either that or they have to go back to the good old days. And the good old days meaning there is a group of content creators that are part of the little special builds that they put out. And we get to see some stuff in advance and make comments and then, you know, sometimes participate in really super secret stuff. But I think what they should have done was give this build to those content creators to play with for like 3 weeks. We would have identified all of the defects. And we've done that in previous builds. They've done that for us. We've ferreted out many defects before they even got out to the public. I mean, I don't know how big their QA department is, but they could use us for QA. You know, people who are pretty dedicated to the game. Auto rockets for other resources from different planets. Yeah, they kind of have that mechanism, the trade platform. They just need to make the trade platform communicate, right? You should be able to, like, using the automated arms and stuff like that, deliver resources to a platform that's in or next to or around a trade platform, and then you should be able to call that trade platform from another planet. But it's not like they're gonna give it to you, right? I mean, you have to do some work. Do it within the gameplay, right? You got to build the automated system to feed the trade platform, but then the trade platform can be called from wherever you want it to be called from. I mean, I think that's reasonable. You think that's reasonable?
Sounds good.
Shuttle with a rover bay, but don't they already facilitate that with packaging? I mean, that would be the response that they gave you. Don't we already have a mechanism for that?
Yeah, I think that's how they'd respond to that. I think that's a big part of why they gave us packagers, not to streamline all the research off of the issue, but to transport our equipment to different planets.
Right.
strip mining glacier.
And packagers with automation now are you can get graphite simply just by doing the soil thing. I mean, the whole soil thing. You know, somebody had asked me for a more generic chem lab video, and even though I had done one chem lab video, I decided to put out another one. And the reason why is because they just wanted to know, hey, look, what can I do with the chem lab outside of what you've already shown me? And look, you can do so many things with the chem lab, and when you start automating other pieces like the soil centrifuge, forget it. There's so many resources that you can make with soil that it becomes, you know, half of the things that you can make inside of the chem lab happen to work with, maybe not half, maybe a third, happen to work with those basic resources. But when you start talking about, you know, resource canisters filled with 400 items, I mean, do you really need to be able to have something that transports from one area to another? Because that's a ridiculous amount of resources. If I flatten more, I'll turn the planet into a big cube. Yeah. I like, when I do flattening, I like to take some sort of natural feature and flatten that. Not necessarily just... Because the planets are so small, and you get that curve effect so quickly, that it's really hard to just get a flat area. And I really just want, like, a flat area. So I tend to take like a mountain or something, or some hill, and kind of just reduce that to my workspace. Or I try to work within the confines of my area. And, you know, look at some of my production bases. They really speak to that effect. That I try to use the terrain as a, you know, a natural beauty enhancer. Because the planets have gotten so small, I really don't care for flattening. I don't care for digging holes at my base. I don't care for all of that stuff. All right. This is where we're going to put our stuffs. Grab our stuff. Get this built up. Live video is great. I like the idea of seeing your example of the nanocarbon alloy. Sure, I'll do that. I know a lot of people have wanted to do that. Wanted to see that. Don't think I need to do everything now. You know, I could do it. I could break it up. It's not that bad. Item permanence needs to be rethinking. Needs rethinking. Stuff should disappear after a while. I like the idea of some sort of degrading system. I mean, I just like that just for the amount of resources that they're available to you. If I'm using a drill, I absolutely want that drill to go away. I want it to, over time, die on me from usage. I mean, I think that would be an awesome idea. Hey, pop out the chat, make it a little bit bigger. That way I can read it a little bit better. Get my attention a little bit better. The storms? You're talking about the storms, Drago? Yeah, the storms would be nice to have in. They got rid of it because of performance. It was killing Xbox. And that goes back to me saying that there should be, you know, separate builds. I hate to say it, but there should be. What do we need? Glass and what? Glass and plastic. Plastic is going to take a twofold creation. Glass is going to take a smelter and a thing. Let's get a couple. Let's get a little. We'll do glass over here. Let me spin up a couple bees. Have a backup over here. You want purpose for Astroneer? Yeah, I'd like to see that too. Do a little something with it. That would be nice. Hey. Turn off. I already see some weirdness going on with some frame rate issues on the server. Even though I'm producing several frame rates, I'm seeing some stuttering on the server. What do you guys have going on? What are you spinning up?
I'm going in and out of a spaceship, so that's probably what it is.
Gotcha.
I'm flying. I've got my machine shut off at the moment.
Okay. You already got your machine built?
I've got 2/3 of what I hope to accomplish.
Really?
Well, no, a little bit less. Half, maybe.
Okay.
I'm on Novus.
I forgot something.
Novus?
And I'm just doing starter items, automation items that are useful at the beginning of the game when you don't have a lot.
Gotcha.
Not me. I'm going for broke.
Of course you are, War.
Yeah. Nobody said restrictions other than don't break the server. So that's pretty vague.
Right, go big or go home.
Uh-huh. And I'm having to technically, I suppose, cheat a little bit because there are some things that just aren't available here, like some of the gases.
Oh, that's not cheating. We're in creative. There's no cheating.
Okay, well, I spun up a bunch of the things I need that I can't get here.
Yep. So am I.
Okay. So, don't try this at home, kids. Oh my god. Since when is Titanite so hard to find?
It's not hard to find when you got it in your backpack. Unless you're building a thumper.
Yeah, I'm trying to... I want to use the resources that are here rather than just cheating them in. The stuff that's not here, I don't mind cheating in. But the stuff that's here, I really wanted to use. But, man, I'm the 3rd level down. I have not found a single piece of Titanite yet. I must be doing something wrong.
Midnight OCD in the soil containers. Yeah, if you fill up one canister and then you reproduce it, it'll be reproduced as full. So I tend to do that first, and then that way you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought it reproduced empty canisters. Just
Heck
like
no, you could do that with the medium resource canister too. You fill it up with a resource, and it'll come back as full.
I did not know that. I thought it was like the storage, because if you take a storage that has things on it and you reproduce it, you just get the storage. You don't get the resource. Okay. Alright, the game is cheating me now. I'm going back up the ramp I just dug, and all the terrain has spawned back in. It's no longer a ramp.
Nice, a feature.
That's dirty pool. Oh, don't put it back. I just dug it out again. Run. Run, little robot. Don't let it spawn in on top of you.
Oh, dang it.
After Joe-pocalypse, I'm traumatized. I have PTSD from respawn terrain.
After what?
After the Joe-pocalypse.
Oh.
Remember when we were building the statue? Yeah. I have PTSD from respawn terrain.
Oh, no, I needed to line up the storage containers because I like seeing the output of the storage container. So I know where the canister is at all times.
How much time do we have?
We could go more time. I'm just kind of getting started. I'm actually trying to make mine pretty.
Oh, mine is so not pretty. I've been worried about get it done, get it done. I think I might have bit off more than I could chew.
Do you guys all feel like you need a little more time?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. We'll just keep going. Don't worry about it.
Sounds good.
Alright, now.
Is there a benefit to using medium solar over small? The medium gives you 2 units per second, and the small gives you 1. Now, technically, I could have used the solar panel, which gives me 6, which would probably be more efficient. So I'll think about that. Maybe we'll use some of those too, just to make it look a little bit prettier. Here, why don't we do that right now? We'll put a couple in front of this. The solar array, I think it's called. I hardly ever use it, but it does produce a lot of power.
Yeah, it's actually really good on power. And it's cool.
And it's cool. Yeah, it oh god, knocked me off the hill. It's so big. It tracks with the sun and stuff, so that's pretty neat. Let's go through. Three? Maybe just two. I mean, this is kind of power overkill from what I'm trying to do. Ah, don't move. I don't think it's supposed to do that. When you put it down, you connect it. I thought it's supposed to be locked in place. Interesting.
Ever since they gave us the true flat-ish back, the platform locking has been a little hit or miss, and with some things like the solar array, it just doesn't lock.
Interesting.
It did prior to that, but whatever they did to allow us to have true flat of a wave back, it really borked it.
Well, that's kind of interesting. Wow. Oh, that one faced the wrong way. There we go. Oh wait, that was the right way. This is the wrong way. There we go. Good. Longer power extenders would be nice, yeah. Like I said, the quicksand update, I know, right? That was kind of weird what the extender was doing. It's pretty bizarre.
It'd be nice if they gave us a choice. You could make, standard extenders, short extenders, long extenders, and use them how you see fit. Same with the tall platform, the one that's like a light pole. If they made a half-height version of that, it would be so much more useful, I think. Especially for vehicle lighting.
Oh, damn it, I got rid of that platform I didn't want to. I would like to see the ability to change the size of the input and output area of the auto arm.
Yes. That would be nice.
I want to narrow it or I want to expand it.
Would be nice to select where it's picking up from and putting down.
And to that, I would like to see the ability to be able to toggle multiple pickup locations or multiple drop-off locations. So if you have, let's just say 4, you can put them in a configuration of 2-2, 2 pickup, 2 drop-off, or 1-3, or whatever.
I needed to exit back to the main menu. I'm coming in again.
Okay.
None of my keyboard or mouse controls were
Roger.
working. And I am back, and things are working. I'm good.
Oh, stop doing that. Every time I go near one of my arms, it puts something on my backpack.
What did I need again? I'm so lost on what I'm doing here. Glass and plastic. Okay. Glass and plastic. Thank you. Oh, here, let me have a drink. That's my problem. Woo. Launch issues for you were kind of sketch. What version am I on? I'm on the current version. I'm on the latest release. The multiple size for extenders, I think that could be done. Oh, you're asking him what version? Yeah, the multiple size of extenders, I think that, you know, I agree. How would you implement that, right? How would you, we're going to have like extender 1, extender 2, extender 3.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that you could probably... Well, Jeff was talking about extender size, like length of extenders to extend that out.
Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't necessarily me. But I think the ability to have a slightly longer one would be good. How would you implement it inside of the printer? Yeah, I don't know, right? I mean, I think the entire mechanism for selecting items needs to be rethought, because I completely understand what you're talking about, and it goes to something that I was saying in the beginning, which was if they dropped like 100 different bass pieces down on us, how are we going to wind up selecting things? It would be rather difficult to be able to manage that. So I don't know. It's you know, they have an interesting challenge.
Instead of pressing like right or left, you could press up, and then that would change like the length, and then you get a less amount, but they'd be longer or something.
I agree. There needs to be some sort of combination, and it lends. Unfortunately, it lends to, you know, keyboard and mouse much better than it does controller, because how many combinations can you get in a controller? I know it's significant, and the reason why I know this is because Elite Dangerous allows you to configure your controller to, you know, their asinine amount of bindings that you could do to it. They have a bajillion bindings that they can do. And so if they can manage to do it, why play creative? Because there's no way that you could set all this up in... There is a way that you could set this up in regular survival mode, but we didn't have the time for that today. It just takes too much time. Alright, how am I going to move items from this soil centrifuge? Oh, you know what I could do? I could do this. Printers for types of printing, platforms, storage, power gens. Yeah, you could break it out that way. You're right. Kind of like the plinths. You could absolutely break it out that way. Sorry, I'm thinking here. I've been quiet. I've been thinking.
Yeah, me too. My brain is emitting little curls of smoke right now.
Yeah, but try to get this all wired up. It's kind of a weird defect on this extender. Oh, dang it.
Are you having the snapback issue where it goes back and joins the previous one?
Yes. Exactly what's happening.
Yeah, that one reared its ugly head again. You know, my thoughts on that was what should happen for deploying the extenders. When you get to the end of one, it should deploy, and then you can just keep going, and it'll keep deploying as long as you have extenders on your backpack. So you could go whatever length you want, provided you had enough extenders. You know, they're in sets of 5, sort of like the tethers work. Would make it so much easier.
Yeah, you're talking about auto extender deployment, right? Some way
Right.
to turn that on and off. Some mechanism to be able to turn that on and off.
Where you just run and hold it, and they just keep dropping as long as you have them. And then you could hook up long bases, because I know we were playing on the dedicated server, and running the power down to the thumpers underground was a nightmare.
Surprised that did not hook up right away. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Sounds windy. Platform collision, bad form. Too bad.
Oh my god, bad for him. Wait till you see my catastrophe. Chaos Industries is up and running almost. I would have so scouted a better position, I think. I thought to do it. Did I just do what I think I just did? I did, didn't I?
You know, they were talking about in not the last live stream, but the live stream before that, they were talking about that they were going to redo the catalog, that there were some catalog changes that were coming up to kind of streamline it a little bit better. So I don't know what that means, but I'm hoping that, you know, they're realizing the usability problem with this. I mean, they've kind of made a carpal tunnel application with having to constantly click, 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 and
Typing would be nice.
typing to filter. Yeah. But then you get to the Xbox users who can't use mouse and keyboard, and
They make a keyboard for the Xbox controller.
yep, that's not the problem. The Astroneer has not implemented, System Error has not implemented it in the game, and they keep getting asked for it. It's like, it's interesting how they pick their priorities, because you know, they say people have been asking for automation, and you know, I would say the Xbox guys have been asking for mouse and keyboard support for a long time.
I was waiting for the sun to go down, but it's forever a sunrise.
Sorry about that.
Will an arm grab from an arm, or do you have to put a platform in between them?
From my understanding, you gotta put a platform in between it, but I don't know. I haven't really played with it.
Yeah, I haven't either. This is my first real automation thing. I've done a
Yeah.
few things.
Unfortunately, you do. It's kind of weird. You can think
Okay.
I don't know why, but they can't grab from each other.
Okay.
It's,
I really... Oh, sorry.
it's
ahead.
probably because of the filters. I'm guessing if they made it so you could grab off the arms, it would grab the filters as well. That's
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I really wish these arms had an option where you could select. Right now, the feed and deliver are 180 degrees apart. I would really like them to be 90 degrees sometimes. If you could switch it to 90 degrees instead of 180, that would be so useful. Because I think I'm going to have to actually use an extra set of arms to transfer to get the curve I need, you know?
Is there a way to just delete items?
Say again?
backspace. Backspace.
Was that delete items?
Yep. Yep.
God, I'm going to use a god-awful amount of auto arms for this thing.
Yeah, me too. I think if we all flip the switch at the same time, we might
As are
actually
like
break
right
the
into all.
Okay, oh, I need one more thing. Then I can start turning stuff on.
Oh God, I gotta put a smelter in here somewhere. I got room. With the amount of power needed, you're gonna suck the sun out of the solar system. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, we have 12 coming from the array, and then we have another, what, I don't know, 12 or something coming from the other one? God, this is going to be messy as all get out.
I think I'm a serious runner-up for the messiest. I've got chaos over here.
God, that is just close enough, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, the implementation on the auto arms was probably needed to be played with some more. Okay, let's I think this is gonna work. So this one is set up to organic. And this one's set up to compound. Oops, I have nobody delivering the compound. Okay, I need one more. One more auto orb! Yeah, we can do it. Gotta vote for each base? Absolutely. Why not? Why not vote for each base?
Yes. We should have most efficient, most chaotic.
Oh God, most chaotic. Chaos
Hey, I want to
times
pick when
5.
I can win.
Chaos times 5.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Most creative use of a pile of RTGs? I don't know.
Creative use of garbage.
Alright, let's see. This doesn't get too crazy, but I am turning things on.
Yeah, I have to test mine here in a second too. Dang it.
I don't even know if everything is turned on. I gotta wait till the production chain here fills.
I wonder if you aimed it right, you could get a platform upside down and then shoot it to another planet where the other person has it like loaded and stuff.
Creative.
That'd be weird. Because with the buttons, you don't need to actually press the individual stuff. You can make like 2 rockets go off at the same time.
Okay, I gotta put up warning labels because you don't want to walk near any of the moving equipment.
Oh, maybe the rule should be you can't test your thing until you're about to be evaluated.
Oh, I'm just running around turning it on now.
Wait. Has everybody else tested theirs yet or no?
Yep.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Blew that. That would have forced that would have forced everybody to really think about their project before they test, because that could have been a failure. Your thing doesn't work. You played with it too much.
Well, I didn't test anything as I went. I just got it all set up and now I'm turning it all on for the first time, so I guess this is the test.
Is this gonna reach? Where's the delivery? Oh, that's right. The printer was here.
This is too slow. I need to help it along.
Let's see if that goes there. I have to turn another one. Another arm. That's not gonna work. I need an interim platform. Alright, that's gonna produce what? Plastic? Neon signs to explain stuff. 15 minutes on the glow stick, I know. Hey, I didn't want that. Piece of garbage. Oh, wait. Just do ground storage, but you know what? We'll make it a little bit. Okay, there to there. There to there. I don't think that that's going to pick up anything else, but you know what? Just to be on the safe side, make sure it's only picking up plastic. Glass and plastic. Glass and plastic. Let's see. Printer will print onto a silo? Will it print onto a silo and drop stuff off or no? Oh, so you guys don't want to give me hints, huh? Alright, fine.
I'm sorry, I was seriously troubleshooting here. What'd you say?
Will a printer print onto a silo?
I don't think so.
Ron?
I don't
No.
think I've ever.
Even if
Gotten
it's
that
attached to a platform?
I think they're both on the platform, like. Oh no, actually.
Yeah, the printer always prints Right, it reaches out and looks for a place to attach to, but I don't believe it'll do a silo.
You could have it print on the ground and then have a
Right.
arm pick it up and then put it on the silo.
Jesus.
He doesn't like our solution.
Another arm. I'm just thinking another freaking arm.
Okay, I think mine is working. But I don't know for sure. What am I waiting for here? Oh, I forgot to turn that arm on. That's why. Why are you working? It's got resources on the uptake side. It's got a place to put it on the down. Why is it not working?
We're not troubleshooting your project for you, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
Sorry. You can't figure it out. That's too bad. You lose. You're welcome. All right. Let's see here. This will fire this. What is this set to? Should be set to quartz. Good. These arms are going the right way, right? This is picking up soil, dropping off soil. This is picking up empties, dropping off empties. This is picking up quartz, turning it into glass. Let me turn that on. Yep, this doesn't have any power? Oh, come on. Oh, my arm got stuck in the air. Are you kidding me? How to solve that problem, guys? Can no longer use my mouse control.
Oh, isn't that what Ron had?
Oh, wait.
And you had to log
I got
out?
it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Let me give this one glass. So I know it's only picking up glass. Okay, it's picking up glass, dropping off glass. Okay, that's good. These guys will print to here. This auto arm. Pick up here, drop off there. This is going to pick up here, drop off there. That's going to pick up here, drop off there. That's connected. This is printing organic. This is backwards. Okay, picking up full, dropping off. Picking up empties, dropping off. Oops.
Okay. Is this a normal bug with these arms where you have to constantly turn them off and on to get them to go again?
Yes, it's a known issue.
Unfortunately.
That's as long as somebody's willing to run around and turn all my arms on and off, it works. Yikes.
These are reversed. There we go.
I'm stuck halfway in the vehicle.
Oh no.
I can turn the wheels and access my backpack.
But it won't let you out?
Nope. Or drive.
Pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. Plastic. Okay. Alright, let's fire it up, see if it works.
Good luck. I think I'm ready for such as it is.
I am also ready.
Oops.
But mine won't stay running unless you turn the arms on and off, which is incredibly frustrating. What's the point of automation if somebody has to be there to push the button?
Agreed.
Well, I give up on my last device, but I'm ready.
You're ready? Alright, hold on, let me just quickly test this.
For the record, the only automation I've done before tonight was the arm between the thumper and the storage. That was it.
What's the deal here? Oops. Good drop off. Yep, drop off. Oh, did I not put down canisters there? That's weird.
So Midnight, that first canister that you filled, did you spawn in a rover and fill it and then get rid of the rover?
No, I just put on
Used little canisters in your tool?
yeah, little canister. I replicated a bunch of full soil, and then I went from there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Dropped them off into the thing until it was full, and then yeah. It should be picking up the. There we go. Let's see, it only took one. Oh, because the canister hit the other side. Right. How do I avoid that problem again? Troubleshooting. Okay, got it. All right, now let's hit this. Super Grover, thanks for subscribing, buddy. Is this on? Hit the other side. I think these guys are all ready to go, right? Ah, dang it. How did this get switched to organic? Supposed to be quartz, my friend. Oh, let's make sure these guys are printing out the right thing. Yeah, these guys are printing out the right thing. Oh. That's right. Still not delivering the canisters correctly, though. Yeah, the whole auto arm dying thing, man, that just sucks, right? What's that?
Was that just the server glitch?
I don't think it's the server. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is.
No, it happens in standalone also.
I have to put it on that platform. Platform's too close.
My theory about the whole like automation stuff and how like the extractors they clump up with like and then explode and then how the auto arms turn off and stuff. I think it has to do with like loading and deloading. Cause you know how the auto arms they do like the weird like respawn thing where they go up and back down. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's weird. And then they like reload themselves, and then sometimes just stop functioning. Same thing with the extractors. When you leave the thing on top of them, usually they'll just drop them if you have the medium canister on dispense. But if you leave and then come back, that's when they do the explodey thingy.
Oh yeah, they totally died on me. Oh, can it not drop it off to the printer? It should be able to drop it off to the printer, right?
I think it will, yeah. As long as the printer's set to accept it.
Oh, my printer doesn't have any power. Yeah, that would help. Put the printers on a B? Or a different platform? Sure, I could do that. Let it transfer to the platform and then have the printer pick it up? Roger. B is gonna be a little bit too big though, right? How about a how about I go with a starter platform? Unless this is the B you're talking about. There we go. Oh, I still need a button to turn on the printer though, right? How does the printer auto fire? I could do it when the storage is empty, right? Let's do a storage. Storage sensor.
I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I can't even get the button to activate any of these arms. Is there a certain spot on the arm that has to be attached to with the harpoon?
Warp, try manually turning your arms off and on.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but I've got like 30 arms, so I was hoping to do it with a couple of buttons.
30 arms?
But the buttons
Holy
don't work.
God.
Well, that's an exaggeration. Let me see.
1, 2, 30.
Ouch, that did not fire again. This should have been...
Okay.
Oh, this should have picked up. Yeah,
I've
that's
got
why.
14 arms.
Huh. You know what? I need a continuous. This is not gonna work. resource. Put this back over here. I know it's loud, right? Here, hold on. Let me turn down the sound a little bit. I'm hearing this boop, 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 drive you nuts. I'm going insane! I'm going insane! Chill. Oh. Peaceful times. Peaceful times. Okay, that'll send it to the printer, always. Now... Right, gotta get Stinky Auto Arms to keep working. So this, I haven't gotten this to this level, but does this do this in a single player game? Does it always die like this in a single player game?
I have not encountered that, but like I said, the only arms I used were to feed storage from a thumper.
Yes, it does. I've never gone this extreme before, so... You know, the little samples that I do... They're just small, isolated, not that many arms in a configuration.
Midnight, Mr. Breen and I configured a sorting system that probably used about 15 arms or so. And what we found is it would grind to where it would only go through a motion of either picking up or putting down about once every 15 seconds. It would not stop, but it would drive to, it would be so slow. It's like they had a problem in their code that would calculate if an arm had something to do. And you could, it was like it was in slow motion.
Wow.
Well,
that's pretty...
maybe on the multiplayer it's different, sorry Midnight, but here all of mine stop.
Yeah.
They run once or twice and then just stop.
Okay, I had that happen. So to test it, what I did was brought up a creative save, small file, and I put out 6 arms in a round robin and just had them, handing things around in a circle. It would run for a couple of minutes, then lock up.
Yep, that's what's happening to me too.
So to fix that, I built a timer that I was trying to build as my last platform, but I can't quite get it right. And what it does is it's a timer that runs, it empties the storage, but instead of turning it off and then filling it up and turning it on, it fires twice. So it would reset the arms quickly, like in 1 second, so that the duty cycle on the arms would run about 95%.
Gotcha. So were you ever able to get the button repeater to work with the arms? To turn them on and off?
Yes, that I did. We had all, and yes, about 15 to 20 arms all turning on and off with no problem. So we could reset it, but it would just run for a little while and then lock up again, and then we'd have to reset it again.
Is there a trick to it? Because I've tried just using the button repeater on one arm just to get it to respond, and I cannot get the arm to turn off and on with the button repeater.
But you can manually?
Yes, manually works, but not manually, not through the button. No matter where I place it.
Do you have the button running? Do you have the target going straight from the button to the arm?
On the one, yeah, I tried doing all the arms and that didn't work out. So now I'm trying to troubleshoot it by just doing one arm. Oh, wait. If you put it on the hinge, it seems to work. Is that the trick? You got to have it on the hinge, the pivot point of the arm?
That is not where we put it, but if that's working for you, Sounds good.
You can try putting on the platform too if the platform
Yeah.
has something else on it.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work. It didn't register.
Have you guys played with automated printing? How do you automate the printer?
You've got to have a timer that runs long enough midnight for it to finish printing whatever it's printing before that signal fires again. Otherwise,
Gotcha.
it resets.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what was going on. So this timer's not going to work. I'm going to need a longer timer. What timer are you using for the printer?
Moving from like add that to a like an A platform and move all of that to a silo. Let the silo fill up
And let the silo
then
fill up.
reverse it,
Okay,
right, and then load it back in.
gotcha. You know that example that we did with the two arms that were moving 8 resources back and forth?
Right.
You know how we got it to work? I could never make it work ever again for the video.
Wow.
I know, we totally had it working.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
was nice.
And then when I went to
Very
go
nice.
and record the video, the arms got all janky. And it would not allow me... It would stop. The signal would stop. And it wouldn't send over... Oh, frig, what am I looking for? It's in this printer. It wouldn't send over... It'd leave one resource on the arm, so it would never transfer over that last resource. And it would leave you in kind of that weird scenario.
I wonder if you were hitting the bug, or the defect that they currently have.
Logic would be nice. Logic's coming. Well, you know, those additional repeaters are coming. What am I monitoring again? Am I monitoring the silo still, or is it the storage? Is it the container, the resource container?
Monitor the silo,
The silo.
and
Would it
then
be-
target
when it be-
the canister,
When it becomes empty?
full and empty.
And I have to have more, right? So the silo holds 24. Is that right?
Right, so 26, 28, anything greater than that.
I need 8 more.
All of these are working except the last one. I don't know why the last one isn't.
Okay, let's see. I almost want a smaller resource canister so that you can work this timer better, right? Oh shoot, I forgot to flip. I need one here. Yep, that worked for sure. Oh, this is not, this has no power. Let's see here. All right. Well, if this was working, all right. I'm ready. Is everybody ready?
Sorta. Yeah, pretty much.
Yup.
I'm good.
All right.
Better roll.
I am coming to you guys.
Who's the first victim?
Who's the first victim? All right.
I'll be first. Mine is simple and it's all early game stuff. So
All right. Coming to you. Where are you at it?
I'm on Novus.
Novus.
Do we get to vote or no?
Do you get to vote?
Yeah.
Sure. If you're watching the stream, go right ahead.
Okay.
You guys could vote in chat.
You gonna show
Oh,
them
you
all
said
and then-
Novus and I went to Vicinia. That's because Warfrat's talking to me while I'm trying to fly.
Hashtag blame rat.
Vote on what categories? Oh, now I got stuck in space, didn't I?
How about most efficient and craziest?
Most efficient. That's too many stuff. You'd have to see them all, right?
Yeah, isn't that what we're gonna do? See them all and then vote on which one we think is best?
I know, but if you give too many categories for it to vote on, it's a little bit tough.
No, I was just gonna give two. The most efficient, the one that works the best. And then craziest is the one that really probably shouldn't even work. I'm just trying to fit mine in there somewhere.
Freestyle rat. Style points? I think it should, yeah, I think it should just be style points, right?
Oh.
1 to
Can I throw
10.
in the towel?
1 to 10 on the style.
Hey, chaos is a style. I'm still good.
I'm in space. I'm glitching. This is the flying between planets problem you guys are seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played enough on the servers to see this. I think people are talking about the flying between planets but can't use your tool and getting all crazy. That happened to us the other night. All right. Let me go into drone mode. Gonna drone you. All right, sir, Ron. What do we have here?
What we have here are...
Now, point to the ground, please, because I can't see your mouse pointer.
Let's start over here. This is an early game byte collector. Midnight, if you would, take a look. I'm assuming no one has collected bytes, so all the bytes that have been collected in this save have been done by these two platforms. How many bytes?
1,600! Woo!
Very nice.
So this platform here is for... My pointer doesn't work.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I'm not having clicky.
Okay, the platform with the single battery and a single wind vane. The idea is that this is something you can find in early game. If you're lucky enough to find a battery, And a single wind vane, if you build the research platform and the auto arm, it has a sensor on. Since the wind vane only produces a half a unit of power, right? It's not enough to run the research and the arm. So you need the battery sensor to power off the arm while the research is running. When the research finishes, the wind vane will charge the battery up, turn the arm on, and the arm will run over here and pick up another piece of research. So this will run hands off forever. We've got one, we've had it running for about a week and have collected about 100,000 bytes with it.
Nice. The Byte Man. Big brain. It's very smart. 10 out of 10 for technical. Woo! Oh, hold on. Hold on. I need to get my pointer back. So,
Mine doesn't work. I don't know what's going on.
yeah, I noticed my drone is stuck way the hell up here. Hey, drone. What's up, buddy? Yo, dog. What you doing up here, drone? All right, let me log and come back in.
In 2020, the drones became self-aware.
I'm making the assumption I'm going to be here.
I had to do the same thing. And oh, by the way, the drone was out when it happened, so I don't know if it's related or not.
Oh, if it's drone related? Do I have to go all the way out of the game, or main menu is fine?
I just did main menu and came right back in.
Okay.
Was right back where I left off.
What are the voting categories? Style points, 1 to 10. Pity category for Worf.
Even I can't keep track of what's happening here. This is going to be a learning experience for everybody.
No, that's a sign of success, right?
I wish. If the arms would stay going, it would have actually been quasi-impressive, I think. But it's hard to get all the arms working at the same time.
All right, I can point again. Woo!
Cool.
Can you see me point?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep. See that.
All right.
Okay.
So this again is auto byte collector that is intelligent enough to turn on and off the arm based off of the amount of power that's in the battery, right?
Right.
Since the research chamber is using up all the power, the battery never gets charged, and so once the research chamber is done, it'll charge the battery, which will then turn around, tell the sensor, "Hey, arm, get something." Arm grabs something and puts it back in, starts the process all over again.
Right.
Okay, we call this Byte Man. All right.
The second one is the same thing, except it runs faster because it has more turbines. Otherwise, same idea.
Byte Man 2.0.
Right. You don't really need a battery because this produces enough power, right, with 8 wind turbines to run the arm and the research at full power.
All right.
So when the wind blows, it goes. Okay, the last one that I'm going to show.
Wait. When the wind blows, it goes. Okay, that's patented trademark. That's you should copyright that one. When the wind blows, it goes. All right, what do we got here?
This one was actually something Mr. Green was working on, and we wanted to automate. He wanted a way of producing power continuously without having to keep feeding organic. So what this has is 2 generators on it. And it has currently has a soil canister on it. It'll do the same thing with this medium storage with 8 small canisters. But what happens is it's feeding the organic to the generators straight off the turntable. The sensor is set to full, not full. So as soon as one of the organics leaves this platform, it will fire a signal such as that, right? And of course, the soil centrifuge doesn't do anything because there's something on the turntable. When this guy finally burns up all of this, it fires a signal, refills, and keeps going. So effectively, this guy will run until he empties the medium soil canister, and continually produce power. You can add more generators if you need more power, but the idea is early game. This will keep you going. There's a second part of it, which I didn't do, which will turn this off if you've got solar or something producing power, and you don't want to run both of them at the same time. So this can end up being your backup generator.
What turns this off if you do decide to have wind hooked up? Just quickly throw down a couple wind, because wind seems to be running here constantly. So what would shut this off? You would shut the generators off, right?
Right. What you would do is you would turn the generators off.
Right. So you're monitoring with a power sensor if there's power, no power. If there's no power, it turns the generators on. If there's power, it turns the generators off.
Right, because keep in mind the centrifuge is running off of those generators itself. There is no external power hooked to this guy.
That's right.
He only produces power. So if you kill the generators, he can't run and produce any more organics. So it will stop.
Brilliant. This is brilliant. So we have Byteman 1.0, Byteman 2.0, and
green power.
The green power. Green power. All right, what else? That's it?
That's it.
So you have all these batteries and RTGs sitting around for nothing.
Yeah, didn't finish that one.
Didn't finish that one. All right, everybody vote for Ron. Put down your votes for Ron. DBA, can you keep track while you're there? From 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Buddha-man, no 11s allowed. That's a 10. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 7 out of 10. DBA, just do a quick average in your head, okay? All right, who am I going to next?
Whoever.
Speak
I'm
up.
ready.
Hold on, I'm hopping in.
You're hopping in? Awesome. Speak up. Warfrat, we're going to leave you for last.
Okay.
Roka, you ready?
Yes.
Where are you
coming.
at?
I have a complicated entrance because it makes it so I didn't have to build a base.
Okay, wait.
That was like a box. I'll
Wizpo?
explain it once you get here.
Wizpo, where are you at?
I'm on Silva.
How complicated?
Oh, it's not that complicated.
All right, we're coming to you first. Then we'll go Roka, and then we know ultra complicated is Warfrat with 30 arms.
But success is still out of his reach.
Scylla, you got a landing spot for me?
No, but I'll build one real quick.
I see you.
May I witness? Watch?
Yeah, aren't you watching the stream?
Yeah, but I'm also on Silva, so it wouldn't be.
Oh, you're on
like
Scylla
here.
too? Okay. Oh shoot, did I go to the wrong person though? What color were you? Wizpo, what color were you?
Like fuchsia.
Oh shoot. Don't get out, Ron.
There's a landing pad now.
Fuchsia. Alright. Roka, you're blue, right?
Yeah.
The dark blue. I landed on your spot. So Wizpo, you have a landing spot for me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm waiting to rotate here. You like Ron's effective and duplicatable. It's very nice. I like the generator. The generator is very cool. How much? So the soul centrifuge takes 3. You're generating. What's the small generator give? 1.5 or something?
1 each, so a total of 2.
So 2. So you're maybe the generator, the soil centrifuge is only taking 2. Is it taking 2 or 3? Hold on. The soil centrifuge actually takes 4 units. So how are you constantly having it running?
It's not constantly
Well,
running,
that's right. It's not constantly running, but it's not running at full speed to build.
That's right. And it takes about twice as long as it normally
Right.
would.
So it takes twice as long for it to spin up. But once it spins up, then you're getting a 2 solid power for a while. Wispo, where are you at? Dude, I've rotated the whole planet on Silva, and are you on the surface?
Roka's here too, right?
Are you at
Yeah.
the main
Yeah.
hab or no?
Mm-mm.
I think south of the main hab.
You're south of the main hab. I'm not seeing fuchsia at all.
There should be a death near us. Oh,
A death.
yeah.
Yeah, I had a
Death
response.
icon.
Stuff. Is that it? I'm looking at the screen now.
Are you like right next to?
Yeah, he came.
You're right next
he
to
came
Roka?
He came over to my thing.
He came over to your thing. Oh, okay. Okay. I still don't see your color there though.
That's weird.
And I don't know if I'm landing on your landing spot though. No, I'm landing on the ground. Okay, fine. You're the tower, right? Yes or no?
No. Roka, is that your tower?
Yes, that's my tower. That's my large elevator.
Okay, we're having a little bit of disconnect here.
I don't know why I'm not showing up.
All right, Roka, we're here with you. We'll go with you first. So we're at your giant tower.
Okay, let me get over there.
If you're close to the hab, Wispo, can you shut off all the other beacons?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's one sitting in the sky attached to a drone. It's really weird.
Okay, yeah, I saw that beacon up there. All right, what are we doing? Where's your thing?
Okay, so basically how this part works is you get in and then you get out and then it launches you all the way up like an elevator. And then there's some stuff up there.
This is called the Soil Vader.
Yeah, make
So-
sure not to move, because if you move, it'll get messed up. And land on the yellow stuff.
All right, I did the Soil Vader. This is Willy Wonka's Soil Vader.
Penthouse.
Mods, we need you in general chat right now. Ban needed. Really?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, so basically how it works is there's this thing right here, and when you walk past it, it'll put something in your backpack. So when you enter, it'll turn all of the lights on.
I'm sorry. Hold on just 1 second. Hold on 1 second. So who was this that was causing a problem? Clumpus?
No, it was Love Foxy.
I didn't see it, so hold on a second. We'll have a conversation afterwards. You take a screenshot of it?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Do your thing. So we're up. We did the Wonka Vader, and now where are we at? All right.
Okay, so now there's this arm here that
Can
when
you-
you walk
can you
across
point?
it,
Can you point? Can I see you point? Okay, cool. Yep. Tell me what you got. You're not talking.
oh shoot. Okay, sorry, I missed the push to talk on being on. But basically, the arm that I pointed at, will put something on your backpack when you walk by, so it automatically turns on the lights, and then all of the auto chess starts. It's not really auto chess, but I thought it was funny. So basically, when you walk into this place, it'll put it on your. And then to turn everything back on, you put everything off, you just put the stuff back.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty slick.
Basically, every time you walk in, everything starts to turn on, and before you leave, you just put the compound back. Then it'll immediately turn everything off.
Well, let's talk about the mechanics that are going on here. So you've got some storage sensors set to full, not full. So as soon as it takes off one piece, it's gonna fire
and turn everything off.
and turn everything off or on, right? And you've got, well, very interesting use of branching here. And it changes a couple pieces on the on the back end. Okay, nice. And that's just constantly rotating, couple pieces. Cute.
Yeah, I was going to use you can't, each piece is different. Like there's the different pieces, but you can't filter by different pieces.
You can't
So
you can't activate
Yes.
it again?
Yeah, it just treats every piece as the same piece, even if they have like a different pawn type, or like both colors will be the same. They'll pick up, if I put like a blue colored one in the filter, it'll still pick up pink ones. So it doesn't really matter. That if it didn't, if you could still filter, then I could make an actual chess game, but unfortunately. But I thought it looked funny, so
Very, very nice.
decided to make a.
How about, is it possible to change the chess pieces?
Yeah, you press F on them when they're on the ground,
Right.
and it'll change them. But they can't filter by each one. For some
Oh,
reason.
but you can't change it when it's attached. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That was their way of not allowing you to change a piece when you're actually playing a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, once it's attached to any kind of platform, you no longer have the ability to change the piece. Very cool. Very cool.
Something-
What else you got?
Just something interesting, I guess. That was kind of it. I didn't do much because I didn't have really many ideas, I guess.
Yep.
But these are some of the things that I thought of beforehand, so I could build them pretty quick.
Okay. All right, Roka. Let's get a vote for Roka. He's got the Wonkavator. We're called the Astrovator. That's pretty cool. How do you get down?
You jump down and you go next to the spaceship and you press F before you hit the ground on the spaceship, and you'll go into the spaceship before you die.
Jump into the spaceship before you die. Nice. Nice.
There's also a glitch that's kind of hard to pull off, but if you walk on like a slightly slanted to the right wall, then you'll continue walking while in the air, and you'll still have the walking animation while falling, but and then you'll be able to jump midair before you hit the ground. But that one's weird. You can also use jetpacks.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh God, I went in and out. Go in. It totally works. It totally works. The Wonkavator works. Dude. Dude, I love it. I love
That
it.
is epic.
I love it. So how do you
I
get,
got it.
while you're creating this, how are you attaching the shuttle into the rock?
All you have to do is just place it on.
You lost your push to talk. All you
Oh,
have
yeah,
to do
I keep
is
forgetting.
all you have to do is
Oh,
place it.
Like this, and it'll just recenter itself inside of it.
Ah,
As
I
long
got it. Okay, so build the platform. Build the platform thing first, the elevator first, then put your rocket on
And then you just go boop,
and go
and it'll
poop.
just glitch inside of it.
It'll glitch inside. Wow.
Nicely
Wow.
done.
Very cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's
Very
very
cool.
cool.
All right, get your votes in now. Get your votes in now, and you know where Wizpo is at.
Yes.
All right, let's follow you to him.
Follow me.
Hold on, let me change my. What's your rate? What's your fly speed?
I have it on max right now because I had to go up really fast for the tower.
You have it on max. Break. Okay, where are we going? What direction? Where is you?
Towards the red thing first.
Ron, are you coming? Hold on.
Yeah, I was voting. I'm coming.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I agree with you, Ron. Extremely creative.
Wait. Come back. Come back.
Oh, no. Go towards the red beacon if you can see it.
Red beacon. I see no red beacon. I don't even see Ron. There's Ron. Come on up. Take your fly speed to max, Ron. Or jump in the ship. Either one. All right.
I'm in.
All right. Come on.
Let me change my...
I see the house beacon. I don't see a red beacon, so I'm at the house.
Okay. I will meet you there. I'm just behind a little bit. Okay.
All right. I see you. I see you. I kind of see you. Stop flying around. Pick a direction. Okay, I see a red beacon. All right.
This way.
Fuchsia. Dead body fuchsia.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pshaw. I'm at some thumpers. Wizpo, where are you?
I am.
You're where?
The left of you, right? Yeah. Go farther that way.
Go farther?
Yeah, go. Nope, not that way. Sorry. Why am I? It's just must not be buffering. Let me come over closer.
Yeah, I see the
That's
dead. I see the dead
That's
body.
great too.
Come to the. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, all right.
Sorry, it wasn't showing up.
Yep.
Yeah, the draw distance is really short now.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's a simple thumper, but I wanted everything portable. So I'm using medium trailers. And then power, my favorite thing to do is go around and get organic with the drill mod and then have it burn carbon and then throw it on there for extra power.
Okay, so walk me through your stuff here. What do we have? What am I looking at here? Take me through each piece.
All right, so we have 3 generators to power the thumper, and then I swap out these when they're full of carbon, and so that way I'll drive around and keep getting carbon, and then solar to keep things going, plus wind too. I mean, you throw whatever you want on there. But then we have the auto arm offloading onto as many of the canisters.
Wait. Come back over to your vehicle here. Let's start at the first part. So talk about your vehicle. Where I'm over here at the vehicle. Come over here. All right, talk about your vehicle setup here. So you're using a drill mod and a paver. And what you're drilling is you're really just kind of taking like the surface stuff, like really just top layer, right?
Right, yeah, organic.
And you're just grabbing the organic. And the organic is then turning around going onto the silo, which in then turn feeds the smelter. And the smelter will push the carbon off to the silo so that you have power. And then you take that power and you put it over here on this generator setup. But now it has a solar array on here. So is it fully running off of the generator? What do you have going on? So you're monitoring. You got a battery sensor charged or not charged, which is turning on and off the generators, right?
Right. Yep.
Okay, and so your solar array is powering the thumper, gathering resources, which you've got a couple medium resource canisters on there, and then as you run out of power, the generator is going to fire in, and you're going to get some generate. Now you're burning 3 generators, so you're probably going through carbon pretty dang fast, right?
Right, and sometimes I'll set up a couple of these and just make rounds back and forth between them if I don't have RTG.
Okay. What? I mean, this is good. I mean, I like the whole mobile setup and stuff. Are you running into a problem with running out of organic though in a specific area? I mean, how much organic are you eating up?
I eat up a lot, but with that drill, I mean, you can just pick up a ton too.
A ton really fast. So you're grabbing You're grabbing enough. You're not running out, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, as long as I don't forget to go back and fill it up. That's when I run into problems.
Now, I did see an RTG on this vehicle, though. But so are you saying that this is more of a... the RTG was just something that you wanted to do to make this a little bit easier. But you could have wind and solar on this vehicle and run this vehicle... It's not really that early of a game because it is a large rover. So maybe mid-game, right? I mean, you built at least one nanocarbon for the Thumper already. So okay, so you're thinking you definitely post nanocarbon.
Right, and I mean, you could use a medium, be driving around the medium rover. No, I guess you don't have enough, though.
No nanocarbon for the Thumper, though.
I thought it was nanocarbon for the Thumper.
Nope.
Nope, you need it for the large canister.
Oh, for the large canister. Ah, right. Okay.
Right. And I guess you can get trailers.
So ultimately, you don't need to do this with nanocarbon. Okay, 2 steel tungsten carbide though. Tungsten carbide that's kind of a trick, right? That's isn't
Tungsten carbon.
Oh no, tungsten carbon. Okay, right. I was thinking titanium alloy or whatever it was.
And he could probably run his vehicle with a generator
with
too.
the carbon too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder how much that would burn up. I mean, is that almost defeating the purpose? I guess you could put another power sensor on the vehicle so that... No, because that vehicle's sucking up some serious amount of power. Look how fast it drains. Look at that. Oh my God. There's no way you're going to keep that charged.
But that solar array is what, 12 units of power? So the solar array will probably run everything, and his generators will only kick in at night.
Yeah, with the battery helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the battery is going to get depleted over time, right? But so the Thumper needs what, 8? And you've got an arm I saw somewhere.
Yeah, and there's an arm
another.
filters.
I mean, that'll maintain it, but you're not going to be able to drive around. Right? So if you start driving to gather... Yeah. Okay, go ahead. But as you're processing... I guess you'd have to turn off the smelter, right? Because if you were processing... I'm running next to you. Oh no, the one does maintain it.
So there's 2 generators, though.
Oh, you got 2 generators now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see second one on there. Okay.
Put the second one, because otherwise it was draining.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of interesting. I guess we'd have to measure, like, how much organic you're gathering as opposed to how much you're burning carbon-wise. But you could probably stay ahead of it, though, and give yourself a full thing of carbon. And you could probably put a power sensor on there to shut both generators off when you don't need them. Like in the case of... what?
A battery sensor, right? If the truck is full, turn it off.
Yeah, if the truck is full, turn it off. But it's too bad you can't monitor the smelter, though, right? Because if you can monitor the smelter, you could say turn off one of the powers when the smelter is not running, and if the battery is full or something like that. I like it.
Yep.
I like it. And then that whole carbon situation is running this whole Thumper scenario. But yeah, you're getting a lot from the solar panel. But you could. What's the Thumper take power wise?
8.
It takes 8. That's not too hard though on Silva. You could do like 4 solar panels and have that. All right.
I like the ability to keep canisters and not just have one canister, but just keep going.
Okay. All right. Well, I like it. It's a great concept. All right, everybody vote. Everybody put in the vote for WizPo.
One more setup over here.
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't realize there's more. Oh, show me more.
So this one is when you have enough for a lot of stuff. But you get 2 arms pulling from the same area, and you're filling up a large resource.
I didn't realize the arms could be on a silo like that. Why didn't I realize that? Of course it could be on a silo like that. It doesn't matter. Oh, dude, that's cool. Can we turn this other one on?
Yep. Yeah, I just turned them off so that way I was running out of resources.
I never thought about putting it on a silo like that. I mean, I thought about putting it on vehicle. I put it on other platforms. For some reason, this never came to my head.
Because in my real game, I went to Glacial and filled up iron, and I have 400 iron now. And every once in a while, you just have to reposition everything to find the resource.
How do the, because there's a resource right there, it's not grabbing it. Is this just because the arms are turning off?
Yeah.
Funny. Funny! And it rotates around.
And what's nice about this being on a vehicle, too, is I can move it around and get it positioned just right. Because it takes a little finagling to get the arms.
No, absolutely. And so this is a great solution for complete portable, because if you can package these resource extractors, these auto extractors, then when these are done, you package it up, you move on. You go on to the next resource. I like it. You have anything else? I see another thing over here.
Well, that was kind of just a sorter. As far as when I get back and have everything, I usually throw it on a big one like this and let it empty out and then process everything.
And then process, right. Okay. Okay. Well, you got anything else to show us?
Nope, that's it.
That's it. All right, so we have some mobile concepts here. We got a mobile power generation system. We've got a mobile auto extractor to storage system, but also with solar backup power. And we also have another mobile auto extraction, auto arm scenario, completely mobile. I like this concept a lot, because once these are, now of course it takes a long time to extract a body of resources, but once you're done, you pick it up, you drive on, and you're out of here. All right, so let's get a vote. Let's put it in a vote. Let's get some votes going on. This is for WizPo. Get some votes. And while the votes are going on, everybody jump in the shuttle, and we're gonna go see Wharf Rat.
Uh-oh, I'm hiding.
And you're over on Glacio?
Yes, I have a red beacon on my backpack, and I'm right near the landing pad.
All right. Tell me when you guys are in.
I'm in.
Yep, I'm in. Oh, wait.
Oh, Jesus. You're not in. Spin up a shuttle. Come after us.
I tried. It wouldn't.
Glacio, red beacon. Holy God.
I warned you.
I'm going to move the shuttle. You guys got to get out, and move the shuttle so WizPo can join us.
Okay, I'm going to put my beacon down so it stays near the landing platform.
Ron, can you get out?
Sorry, I'm out.
All right. It's free. Landing spot's free for you.
Do we want to wait for everybody, or?
Yeah. 0 for being too complex. All right. You're gonna have to point on the ground. Show us where this starts. Wispo
Okay.
just showed up.
Yep.
And then talk to me about. Tell me what the end result is, and then walk us through the process.
Okay, first I want to say that there should have been no buttons needed, but I tried to fix the arms going off problem with the buttons and didn't succeed with that. So the end result is over here, the big silo of nanocarbon alloy. Okay? Originally I wanted to find a spot where I could access graphite, iron, and ammonium all together.
I'm sorry, hold on a second. Can you guys not fly around because the rocket sounds are making too much noise? Stay on the ground too.
So I was hoping to find a spot where I had graphite, ammonium, and iron all together, but I didn't want to spend too much time looking, so I settled for just ammonium and iron, which is here, and the rest I supplied myself. So you turn this one on and it makes the ammonium. This one in the back makes the iron, or extracts the iron. Okay.
Well, wait. Okay, so this one is actually making hydrazine, right? It's gathering ammonium,
It's going to, yeah.
and then it puts it and makes hydrazine out of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then this other one back here is taking the iron
And feeding a smelter.
and feeding a smelter. Jesus Christ.
all
Hold
the arms keep
on.
switching off.
Hold on. Take me through the hydrazine. So hydrazine is actually making graphene from what I can see here.
Yeah. Well, the hydrazine goes to the combine with the graphite to make the graphene, which then goes on to combine with the titanium to make titanium alloy.
Well, wait, where are you getting the graphite from?
This I couldn't find a spot of it, so I just made this cylinder of it.
What cylinder?
This large canister over here.
Oh, that large canister. Okay.
Okay. Like I said, originally I had hoped to find all three close enough, but
Yep.
I didn't want to spend the whole stream just looking.
Yep, got it.
So
Okay.
you gotta turn off and turn on all the arms. And I'm not sure why this isn't feeding the graphite, even turning it on. There we go, finally. Okay, so that makes the graphene, which should feed to this arm once it gets one made. There we go. Which feeds this, and now I gotta run around in the back here and turn on, because I have raw titanite up here, which feeds this smelter, which feeds into that chem lab. But I couldn't get all these arms to stay working, which
Yeah, I
is
know.
incredibly frustrating.
I have the same problem. Okay, hold on. Let's break it down for you
There we
people
go.
here.
Okay.
This is a
So-
little bit nutsoid. We get 0 for organization. All right, it's not lined up at all. A lot of cables going around all over the place now. Okay, so here, let me walk you through. So this is Wharfrat's nanocarbon alloy production plant. From what I heard, the ideal solution would be to find ammonium, iron, and graphite all kind of in the same area, and then so this arm is collecting ammonium. It's feeding this chemistry lab, which is making hydrazine. Your hydrogen is being supplied from where?
I spawned that in.
You spawned it in. So ultimately, there'd
Yeah,
be another canister here, or some sort of storage with an arm that's feeding
Right.
in hydrogen to the chem lab.
Right.
All right. So this arm is actually feeding this other chemistry lab hydrogen, and the graphite is coming from this large resource canister being fed into this chemistry lab. I noticed that you have a blockage though right now. So because the arm can't drop off because of this graphene is here.
It won't do it anyways, even if you take the graphene off, see?
Well,
These
I
arms
mean,
just keep shutting off.
no,
They
I know
run-
it. I know if the arm was working.
Yeah.
Right. Like
See,
this.
there we go.
But does it always drop the graphene? Okay, there you go. It's stored. As long as there's a hydrogen there, it'll put the graphene on the other side, right?
Right. But now it's waiting on the titanite because this arm isn't working. There we go. So if I turn that one on, it feeds the titanium, and then it makes the titanium alloy, and then
Yep.
we're going to have to turn this one on and off,
Yep.
and it'll
And-
take the titanium
And put it
combine it
into
with
there.
steel.
And steel, right.
Because this back arm is taking the iron from that thumper, smelting it,
Yep.
combining the iron with carbon from the smelter up behind it.
Yep, back
which
here.
Isn't
Yep.
working at the moment.
Yep, I got it though. It's back here. Yep.
Oh, I see. There's too many carbon here. That one should have gone there. And then this one's got to be turned back on. There we go. Takes the
Yep.
carbon.
And so that's making steel,
Right.
which is then
gonna
in
feed-
turn gets fed into this last one over here,
Mhm.
and that's making nanocarbon alloy, and that's feeding it into the large canister of nanocarbon.
Right. But there's a bunch of arms that need to be turned on to make this one work.
Yeah, no, I get it, and I see it. I mean, outside of like organization problems,
Well, it's chaos because
I totally see it. I probably would have like leveled off the resin because you don't need the resin.
no, I
right.
could have done that. Yeah. But I was more of a time crunch, get it done as long as it's lining up and work and go.
Yep, sure.
And then over here, I dug a tunnel. I was gonna use a bunch of arms to bring titanium or titanite all the way from underground, but I couldn't find any that was anywhere near close enough to reach.
Okay.
So I just spawned in some canisters full of titanite to solve that problem.
Right.
But
so
ideally, you'd bring the titanite up from underground. You'd find iron, ammonium, and graphite up on the surface. So if you came here with enough supplies to build all of this and the gases, you'd be good to go.
yeah, I know. I can see it. Yeah, I mean, it would be a complete winner if there was graphite close by and some sort of close, titanium resource.
Right.
Could you do this somewhere else? Probably not, right? The only place. Well, iron is on. Is iron on Novus too?
No, you've got iron on Novus and titanium on, or no, vice versa. Iron on Visania, titanium on Novus, but not both on the same planet except for Glacier.
Actually, titanium is on. Can you kill the drone, please? Titanium is on Visania on the surface.
And iron's underground.
I don't think there is any iron underground. Let's look.
Yeah, you've got titanite and lithium on Visania, and Novus has hematite and lithium. So the only place you have hematite and titanite on the same planet is here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this
So
place is ideal for it.
You'd have to
If
do
you
it on
bring the
Glacier.
gases.
Yeah, you'd have
Yeah.
to do it on Glacier.
And if I wasn't rushed, I probably could have set up an atmospheric extractor and gotten the argon here. But for the stream, I just spawned in all the gases. Because you need hydrogen, nitrogen, argon, and helium to make this whole process work.
Right.
And the argon is here, so I could have actually spawned that, or harvested that rather than spawning it in.
Yeah, where's your power is a bunch of RTGs.
Yeah, I made a whole stack of RTGs. I didn't want to be limited by power.
Sure.
Because I figure by the time you're at the point where you want to automate nanocarbon alloy, you've pretty much endgame. You've got everything, or at least you've got access to everything.
All right, well, let's get a little voting in for Warfrat. Give it to me. Vote now. Vote now.
Now that you've
And
seen
vote
inside
once.
the mind of a rat.
Once only. Once only. Ron, we don't vote 0, dude. Ron Clark. It is from 1 to 10.
At least give me a 1, Ron. Have mercy. When I first set it up and turned it on, it worked beautifully. But then all the arms stopped working.
Yeah,
I was like,
I know. I had the same problem too.
And this wasn't the greatest, as you can see, it's not the greatest ammonium deposit. It's pretty thin already.
Well, nitrogen you can't, or hydrogen you can't get here, right? So
Nope.
you're going to have to ship in hydrogen.
And nitrogen and helium.
And nitrogen and helium you're going to have to ship it in. Wow.
Yeah, the only place you can get helium is Atrox. So unless you want to be flying all over the solar system, you get a storage of each of those gases, you know, a silo full of each of them or whatever, and that would be enough to make quite a few nanocarbon alloy. And just in the switching the arms off and on, let's see. I have 6 in the thing, 1 on there, 2, 3. So I've got 9 made already. And I could keep it going if we run around and turn arms on.
Yeah, I know. I have the same problem too. Okay, you guys during the whole stream saw me building mine. I don't think we need to go back and look at that, do we? Anybody in chat need to look at mine again? Mine was automated printing. Kind of has the similar problem to what Warfrat is having, where we're having, you know, printer or your arm issues. But here, okay, everybody jump in. We'll go over to Calidor really fast. Let me know when you're in, or I can see when you get in.
I'm in.
It
Okay.
won't let me.
I'm stuck too.
I'm in.
You're stuck, meaning you hit it once and it won't go in.
Yeah, I can't highlight it.
Try taking that upper seat off and putting it back on. See
Yep.
if that
Yeah.
I
resets
can't
it
highlight
for you.
it at all. I can't do anything with it.
Alright, let me jump out and see if I can do it.
Take something off your backpack. That worked for me too.
Try it now, guys. Can you get in that upper one? Or either of them?
I
Any of
actually
them?
can't access anything now that I think about it.
You can't get on your
Yeah.
backpack at all?
I can't get anything.
Oh, because you have your drone out. How did I get past that? There was something I did to get past that. Go back.
To recall,
You know what? Go back. Yeah, drop out. Go. Well, you got your drone back, so you should be able to do something now, right? Recall your drone.
I'm just next to it. I can't recall it.
yeah, I guess that's my issue. I won't recall.
Go back to main menu. Come back in again.
Okay.
And don't play with your drone. Don't touch it. You go blind. Play with your drone too much.
That drone has a special purpose.
It's special purpose. Don't be quoting the jerk here, bud. You don't think I know my movies? I'll show you my special purpose.
Oh, I know you do.
My name's in 2 places now.
Okay, there we go.
I'm in.
You're in. Excellent. Everybody's in?
Yes.
In.
Yes. I'm in.
Yes.
Somebody got left.
I think it's a ghost.
Okay.
Calidor. Home of the Calidor. Midnight Bro. Kill the power from your setup and then plug the power in again if you want the farms to fix and reset them. Alright, and maybe reset them. You said maybe. Okay, well, good enough.
Yeah, I could have tried that.
Good enough. All right. Well, first of all, I'd like to introduce you to a very stylish, flattened out mountain right above the landing pad, which is the production base. Now, hold on. Let me see if I can do this power thing. Unfortunately, I don't think I can on and off the power easily, but we'll try here real quick. I think it's just these 2 connections. And let's hook it all back in again. I heard some things turn on.
Yeah, the other half did. Now
Okay.
this half did.
And then this half did. Okay, so what's happening here is over on this side, we are producing quartz, which then quartz is being smelted into glass. And via the auto arms, this is an automatic feeding soil centrifuge with soil. So this will run until the soil is out. And the glass is feeding these printers. And on this other side, we have 2 auto soil centrifuges that are creating 2 things. One is creating organic, which is getting then in turn made into carbon. And then we've got the other one making compound, which is then both of those resources are getting fed into this chemistry lab, which is making plastic. And the plastic is getting moved along this system back over to the printers, which is making... what are we making again? Medium resource canisters. And once the medium resource canisters are built, they're being put on this silo. I think everything is running now, right?
Yeah.
Unplugged the power, turned it off. It's all going automatically. Auto-magically.
For you.
What's that?
I reset a couple arms.
You reset a couple arms. Okay. All right. And so that's it. It's automatic printing of... It doesn't really matter what, right? You could swip out these resources to be whatever. I chose the medium resource canisters. And so that's what this automated process is doing. I'm running into the same problem that Warfrat is running into, which is the auto arms are not quite working the way that they're supposed to be working. But if this was all working as it should, then what you would have is you'd only have to feed this soil and it would produce medium resource canisters until you have so many you don't want to see medium resource canisters anymore. So, you know, I don't know if it's very functional. The only concept that I can think of for automated printing is feeding the scrap machine, right? So to try to make some sort of automated scrap process. And most people, what they're doing for the automated scrap process is they're making one of these sensors that doesn't require it to be unpackaged. And so they're dropping that into the scrap machine and doing that for an automatic scrapping system. But otherwise, I don't really see the sense of automatic printing. I guess it's nice to be able to spin up, I don't know, initially, if I have enough resources, maybe some medium storage in the beginning to be able to deal with some things. I don't really know what I'd want to print in abundance because typically you're printing only off a couple items, 1 or 2 at a time. You're not printing off like 20 or 30 of them. So, anyways, this is the automatic printing machine. Everybody put in your votes. This video is going way too long. Way too long. And then I don't know if DBA died or not. He might have, because we made him. He's sick. He's in bed sick, and we made him do math. Sorry, DBA. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I'm trying to keep up. You trying to keep up? Don't worry. Just give a rough estimate. From what I saw so far, Ron has the win.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Ron has the win with the Resource Gatherer 1.0, 2.0, and I think everybody really digged the auto power concept.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were totally into the auto power concept. 3 machines actually working. Come on. Come on. It's not my fault that there's like a defect in the auto arms, Ron Clark. Who asked you anyways?
Hey, he was nicer to you than to me. I got a 0.
Tough crowd.
It is.
All right. Well, we went a lot longer. I hope you guys enjoy this. You know, I was debating on whether doing this tonight because I didn't get a lot of response. There wasn't a lot of people who wanted to make automated products with us do the automation stuff. And I don't know if that means that people aren't doing automation, or if they're just watching videos on automation and haven't found any use for it. But I want to thank Roca, Ron Flem, Warfrat, WizPro for coming out and actually building some stuff with us tonight and showing off their thing. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot.
Oh, you're
It
welcome.
was nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. It was my first dive into automation, really, so it was quite interesting.
All right. And everybody for watching and staying for a lot longer. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you later. Good night, everybody. Say
All
bye,
right,
guys.
Good night, everybody.
See you.
Good night, all.
Thanks for watching.